As the saying goes, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. This phrase is not only caption material or anything you could put on a WhatsApp status, but rather a truth many women don't seem to accept. You might have heard women say that communication is key, but once you try to set things straight, she says there's nothing wrong although she's upset about something, and you don't even know what she's upset about. Most men get into a vicious cycle of arguments with their chicks, and let me tell you that the end of the story is often not that beautiful. It's far from living happily ever after. Chances are you were going through a tough time, so you wanted to be as focused as possible to attain your goals and overcome hardships. However, your girl preferred fighting over nothing. For example, you leaving the toilet seat up rather than being your #1 supporter. You probably listened to her concerns when she was sad, but now all those good deeds don't seem to count. No worries, man, I gotcha. It's understandable you felt that way, so don't blame yourself if she acted stupidly. This kind of situation many men must deal with at some point has inspired me to make this video. Stay tuned because you'll know how to face these situations successfully and keep your peace of mind. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to David Jason. He said, "Me too wrecked that boat for good. Now men, even younger men, are being more cautious." David, you're absolutely right. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual guys, I will pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. Let's assume it. Most people love arguing over nothing and prefer doing it with people like them or below their level. That's why you'll see many bullies in school annoying the nerd or a girl blaming her boyfriend for making any tiny mistake. Sadly, most people out there, both men and women, don't manage to realize what the root problem is, so they waste their energy on stupid arguments while the problem is still unsolved. Surely you know what I mean, right? You worked your ass off for 12 hours, but once you get home, your girl is telling you you're a mess for not replying to her texts instantly? The same individual who gave moral lessons on how important communication and organization are is now doing everything but living up to those standards. Having said that, you'll see now the reasons why she picks up fights and tries to destroy your precious mental peace. Number 1. She's bored. You might be rolling your eyes right now, I understand. You've probably lived in this situation before, so you ended up having zero motivation to start dating. While you love tranquility and mental peace, she on the other hand just wants to add, a bit of flavor to the relationship. Although it's sad, that's the truth, and if your girl comes up with this kind of shit test, you've got two options. You simply ignore her to sub-communicate that you're not willing to tolerate these games, or you just leave the relationship because you don't want childish women in your life. Well, maybe it sounds too radical, but you might join her mind games and you might be successful, but oftentimes she will try to have more and more control, so better keep it simple altogether. Number 2, and this one might make you laugh, she might be arguing over nothing because makeup sex is the best. This case is shockingly common, and let's be honest, she is testing to see whether you can deal with some pressure. She wants you so badly, even more when you're upset because you're going to be rougher in the sheets. Instead of saying that she wants you inside, she might come up with these stupid ass fights to quote-unquote communicate that. Number 3. She wants some action now that you two have played the chill game for so long. Self-sabotage is as common as having easy access to fast and cheap dopamine. Yes, you heard that right. If you were ever excellent to your girl and took utmost care of what you did, but she still got crazy out of the blue, you're not alone. Even if you are a perfect 10, some girls out there have gone through so much trauma and bad relationships with Chad and Tyrone that she does not fully accept that you are different. Instead of sexing the moment, she just repeats the same mistake once again and lets the batshit crazy escape. This is the equivalent of when poor people hit the lotto or athletes from poor backgrounds get a lot of money quickly. That is, they don't educate themselves on managing large sums of money, so they waste it on useless or temporary things they don't really need, instead of making, say, investments, and long before you know it, they're back to square one because they didn't take the time to learn from past mistakes. So likewise, a chick who grew up through toxic relationships in their family and romantic interests will likely not have taken the time to learn from their mistakes, and long before you know it, the baggage is transferred to the next person, i.e. you. So watch out. Number 4, and this one is way more serious. She might know that you will forgive her anyway. She doesn't seem to have any extra emotional support, so she goes back to you because she knows that you'll be there for her regardless. Remember that women tend to have a strong safety net, but if their girlfriends are busy, she's got no therapist left but you. Let's get real here. People will only do what you allow them to do. If she knows that you do nothing about her poor behavior, she will disrespect you. This case often means she has already started considering options, aka she's texting an ex or flirting with a new man. This is just a possibility, but it's good to consider. Now, if you had told her on the first occasion that she gave you grief, that you would not tolerate her arguing and you would be terminating the relationship if it happened again, you would not be in your current situation. You probably didn't react this way, but no worries. Even though you act later, at least you're acting. No one is born knowing everything. Be wise and learn from that mistake. Don't be a free psychologist. Keep the value exchange balanced and set clear boundaries. Remember that tolerating everything is weak, so devote some time each day to defining your standards and never compromise them. Anyway, these are the 4 major reasons why she's coming up with stupid arguments. Of course, there are many more, so feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section below or any experiences. Don't forget that you're better off with supportive people. Let those troublemaking chicks be and don't accept them anymore. If you haven't found any supportive women yet, no rush. It's better to stay alone than in bad company. Keep that in mind and consider MGTOW if you haven't already. Since many chicks prefer fighting over building and attention over genuine love, most men are realizing dating is not worth the squeeze. Accept this truth and I guarantee you'll only welcome high-value people into your life moving forward. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now, it's your turn. What do you think? What other reasons would you add to the list? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.